talking about data and its types. So before understanding data and its types, let's understand what is data and what is information. Data is unorganized, unanalyzed raw facts that needs to be processed to make it meaningful. When data is processed, organized, structured, or presented in a given context, it becomes information. To understand this in a better way, let's say you have these numbers. These numbers could be anything. These numbers could be salary, could be amount of some item, could be length of roads, could be height of mountains, could be anything. So when you process this data and present in a given context, now here these numbers represent salary of 3 employees for the month of August 2020. So here these numbers become your information. Data after processing become information. So if you go to this website, you will get to know many other informations regarding data and information. So now let's get back to our presentation. Here, so data after processing become information. Now data is divided into quantitative and qualitative. So what is this quantitative data then? Any data that we generate by counting, by measuring and express those using numbers is known as quantitative data. We can perform various mathematical and statistical operations on quantitative data. This quantitative data is also known as numerical data. So quantitative data can be generated through tests, experiments, surveys, market reports, metrics. Let's see some examples of quantitative data. 2 dogs, 3 cars, 500.5 km road, 5 feet tall. So here you can see these two are created by counting and these two are created by measuring. So here 2 dogs means we have 2 dogs, 2 number of dogs. So here 500.5 km road, like length of the road is 500.5. This could be 5 feet tall person or 5 feet tall lamp post, could be anything. So these two are created by counting and these two are created by measurement. Now what is qualitative data? Qualitative data is descriptive and conceptual. They represent some characteristics or attributes. Qualitative data is also known as categorical data. We cannot perform any mathematical or statistical operation on qualitative data. Qualitative data can be generated through text, documents, audio or video recordings, images, symbols, interview transcripts and focus groups, observations and notes. So let's see some examples of qualitative data. Fat dog, black car, long road, very tall. So here fat, black, long and very. They represent some characteristics of dog, cars, road and tall. Generally, if you observe some item or observe anything and you generate some data after your observation, they become qualitative data. So to get a better understanding of qualitative data and quantitative data, let's say you go to a farmer's market, right, and you are going to buy this cow. So you are starting a dairy farm or you're starting a dairy business. So you want lots of cows and you want to buy this cow from a farmer's market. So when you observe this cow, you say like, okay, this cow is a fat cow, this cow is a white cow, healthy cow and tall cow. So these kind of data, you can see they represent some characteristics of the cow. Now these are known as qualitative data about the cow. Now we measure the cow, like height of the cow, length of the cow, weight of the cow. Now these kind of data is known as quantitative data. You can see, you can perform mathematical operation on this kind of data, but you cannot do the same for qualitative data. I hope you get a better understanding between quantitative data and qualitative data now. Now quantitative data, also known as numerical data, is divided into two parts. First one is discrete, the second one is continuous. So what is the discrete data? Quantitative data, when you generate a quantitative data by counting, is called as discrete data. It includes only those values that can only be counted in whole numbers or integers and are separate, which means the data cannot be broken down into fractional or decimal. So to get a better understanding, let's take some examples like 2 dogs, 30 cars, 500 apples. So it makes sense, like, okay, you are saying here you have 2 dogs or you have 30 cars or 500 apples. If you say like 2.5 dogs, this doesn't make any sense, right? What is 2.5 dogs? Same goes for 30.999 cars. Either you have 30 cars or 31 cars. There is no 30.999 cars. So these kind of distribution doesn't make any sense. Hence, 2 dogs, there is a clear separation between 2 and 3. There is no continuity. So this kind of data is known as discrete data. So guys, to understand, to remember the concept, just remember, if you create a quantitative data by counting, that is known as discrete data. So number of students, number of dogs, number of players are some examples of discrete data. Then what is continuous data? If you create a quantitative data by measurement, that is known as continuous data. Continuous data can be broken down into fractions or decimals. Let's take some examples like 2 kg dogs, 3-meter cars, 500 kg apples. Here you are saying like, okay, I have like 2 to 3 or 5 dogs and each weigh 2 kgs. Now, same goes for cars. Here you are saying like, okay, I have 2 or 3 cars and each has a length of 3 meter. Now here you are saying, okay, I have total 500 kg of apples. The weight of total apples is 500 kg. You can say like, okay, I have 2.99 kg dogs. Here this also makes sense. Like, okay, you are saying, okay, I have three dogs and each weigh 2.99 kg. Same goes for 3.0 meter cars. And here same goes for 569 kg apples. Here you are saying like, okay, earlier I had 500 kg apples and now I have 559 kg apples. You can say, okay, I have 2 kg dogs, I have 2.5 kg dogs, like each weight of each dog is 2.5 kg here. So this is valid in the real life. Weight, height, age, time, temperature, speed, length are some examples of continuous data. Now qualitative data or categorical data is divided into order and unordered data. So what is order categorical data? In case of order categorical data, you can see a clear valued order among the values. For example, classes in the school like class 9, class 10, class 11 and graduation. You can see there is a clear valued order. You can see class 10 has high priority than class 9th, and same, class 11 has high priority than class 10th and class 9, and graduation has high priority than others. Same goes for rank. You can see like rank 7 has high priority than rank 9 or 8. Same goes for prize. Like first prize has high value or high priority than second and third. So you can see there is a clear valid order. Let's take some other examples also. Like here, these are also categorical value or categorical data. Here, but there is no valid order. Like male, you cannot say like male has high priority than female or female has high priority than male. Same goes for cities. Like you cannot say Mumbai has high priority than New Delhi or Bangalore. Same goes for color. So there is no clear valid order. So if there is a valid order among values, that is known as order categorical data. So what is unordered categorical data then? You guessed it right. There is no valid order among the value. Also, unordered categorical data is known as nominal data. You can see male, female, New York, Mumbai, like city, colors. You can see like, okay, different kind of animals like dog, cat or buffalo or cow, right? So there is no valid order. So if there is no valid order, that is known as unordered categorical data or nominal data. So guys, we have seen like data is divided into quantitative and qualitative. Then quantitative data is divided into discrete and continuous. Then qualitative data is divided into ordered and unordered. Now data after processing become information. So guys, I have given the link in the description. Please check the link and you will get many other information regarding data and information. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.